Having to pick my major soon for college made me realize how unsure I am of what I want to do in the industry. I think it's social media, but I'm still unsure on all that. I think it's crazy that people need to know what they want to be when they grow up at 18 or 19 or whatever, you know. I went to school for engineering and I worked in engineering for like 6 years. Then I did video editing. Then I did product management. Then I did marketing, product management, and now I'm a project manager. I'm 32. Like, it takes a while and it's okay. I had my quarter life crisis. I totally went off the rails, and who knows? I probably have another career pivot somewhere in my life because I might have midlife crisis or something like that. So I think it's important to do your research to figure out what you're interested in. You know, informational interviews are really helpful at that, right? Knowing what the day to day looks like as a social media person, a marketer, coordinator, manager, whatever else. On top of that, um, trying it out, you know, seeing what it looks like. And then also, big disclaimer, sometimes, even though you love social media, you're going to hate the first 5 years of it because it just sucks, right? Until like the sixth year when you have more agency and ownership, like it starts to get really fun. Maybe that might be the case. I realized that I think I heard a quote like passion is not for the young, it's for the experience. As young people, we should be focusing on opportunity rather than passion. Once we have the opportunity and career growth and the money and finances and security or whatever and experience, then maybe like that's when we get to follow our passions. And you know, if you're able to do something that you're passionate about, you're guaranteed, or you feel really confident that you can start doing something you're really, really passionate about at 35 or 40. I mean, that's a lot of work experience so that you can finally start doing something you're passionate about, because you'll be working what, like 20, 30 more years? That's cool. So yeah, fun dev. I think like what scares me is if you're going to crippling debt because of college with a degree you don't know if you'll be able to use, that is very scary. And that is actually one of those things that you call potentially a catastrophic failure. When things go so wrong because of an action that you can't, it like really affects your future, and it's a really, really painful thing to get over, right? But for me, I went to school for engineering, even though I didn't want to use my degree. It took 6 years. Like, I spent 3 years like making podcast League of Legends content, and then like two of those, like another year and a half, 2 years, like really, really focusing on my pivot. But during those 6 years, I was able to pay off all that college debt because I had a profitable, very technical, usable degree, right? So if you're going to out of state private school that's what 30,000 every semester and taking college loans that are really high interest, like that's scary. And that's why you're glad you're doing community college. Great, you can take lots of risks then, because how much the financial impact for you might not be that great. And if you have like the backup of family as a safety net or whatever else, or you have a job anyway, and like, that's not that bad. Congratulations, you'll probably be fine. You might have a sucky year or two or something, but you'll probably be really fine and not in a situation of catastrophic failure. So yeah, what I'm saying is spend some time learning, researching. There's lots of things on YouTube. There's a lot of people you can reach out to, but also like try it, do it, volunteer, do it for your community college, esports org, or try creating a completely new social media. See if you like it, because there's only so much where you can really like guess and research. You just don't want to spend too much time in analysis paralysis, and I'd rather you like try it out to see if you like it or you don't like it. And also, once you realize like you're going to school to learn things that you've actually realized how they can be implemented, like you care so much more about your coursework, and then you'll ultimately do better.